Inspiring journey of Alexander Graham Bell's. Alexander Graham Bell's life story is a testament to the power of curiosity, compassion, and relentless pursuit of knowledge. Born on March 3, 1847, in Edinburgh, Scotland, Bell grew up in a family deeply immersed in the study of sound and language. His father, Alexander Melville Bell, was a renowned elocutionist who developed a system called visible speech to help deaf individuals learn to communicate. This early exposure to the challenges faced by the deaf community deeply influenced Alexander's life, and his mother, Eliza Grace Simmons Bell, who was also deaf, became one of his most powerful sources of inspiration. Bell's interest in understanding the mechanics of speech and sound started at a young age. From childhood, he experimented with various ways to convey and manipulate sound, even building rudimentary machines to imitate the human voice. By the time he was in his teens, he was already helping his father teach his visible speech system, which set the stage for his lifelong dedication to helping the hearing impaired. In 1870, Bell and his family moved to Canada, partly to help Alexander recover from tuberculosis. In 1871, he moved to the United States and began teaching deaf students, including the famous Helen Keller, whose life he greatly impacted. Keller often credited Bell with opening the door to her education and empowerment, and Bell became a prominent advocate for the deaf, believing that communication was a fundamental human right. He passionately worked to develop new methods to aid the deaf in speaking and understanding language, which ultimately shaped his approach to technology and invention. Bell's most famous achievement, the invention of the telephone, came from his experiments in transmitting sounds electrically. At the time, he was working on the idea of a harmonic telegraph, which could send multiple messages over a single wire. Through his efforts to understand the transmission of sound, he discovered a way to convert sounds into electrical signals, enabling them to be transmitted over long distances. His famous breakthrough occurred on March 10, 1876, when he successfully sent a clear voice message to his assistant, Thomas Watson, in the next room. This message, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you," marked the first spoken words ever transmitted by telephone. The telephone was patented on March 7, 1876, and it immediately transformed the way humans communicated, creating a bridge across vast distances and laying the foundation for modern telecommunications. Bell's invention went on to revolutionize global communication, allowing people to connect instantly, and his impact on society was profound. The success of the telephone made Bell an international figure and earned him numerous awards and accolades, yet he continued to explore new avenues of innovation. Beyond the telephone, Bell's creativity led him to work on a range of inventions. He developed the photophone, a device that transmitted sound on a beam of light, an early precursor to fiber optic technology used in modern communications. He also invented a metal detector, which was one of the first devices of its kind, and he conducted pioneering research in aviation and hydrofoils, designing boats that could skim the surface of water. Bell's inventions reflected his belief in pushing the boundaries of science to improve human lives, and his contributions in multiple fields demonstrated his intellectual versatility. Some key aspects of Bell's life and legacy include commitment to education and the deaf community. Bell founded the American Association to promote the teaching of speech to the deaf, AAPTSD, an organization devoted to supporting and educating deaf individuals. His compassionate approach to teaching left a lasting impact on the lives of many students, inspiring them to pursue their dreams and overcome challenges. Relentless curiosity and passion for innovation. Bell constantly explored new fields of science and technology. He established the Volta Laboratory in Washington, D.C., to conduct experiments and research, which led to breakthroughs beyond communication, including advancements in phonograph technology. His relentless curiosity made him a pioneer in multiple disciplines. Contribution to exploration and science. In 1888, Bell co-founded the National Geographic Society, driven by his love for exploration and learning. His leadership helped transform the society into a global organization dedicated to spreading knowledge and inspiring the spirit of adventure, making it one of the most influential scientific and educational institutions in the world. Family and personal life. Bell's devotion to his family was central to his life. He married Mabel Gardiner Hubbard, one of his former students who was also deaf, and they shared a lifelong partnership. Mabel's encouragement and support were essential to Bell's success, and they had a close, loving relationship that helped sustain him through many challenges. Bell's legacy is one of innovation, empathy, and the pursuit of knowledge for the betterment of humanity. His work reminds us that the best inventions come from understanding human needs and finding ways to make life easier, more connected, and more fulfilling. Bell's telephone may have been his most famous contribution, but his true legacy lies in his commitment to improving communication and his unwavering belief in the potential of science to change lives. Alexander Graham Bell's journey is a powerful example of how compassion, creativity, and a desire to make a difference can shape history. His life story teaches us that perseverance, curiosity, and empathy can create lasting change, impacting millions around the world for generations to come.